प्रपन्नपारिजाताय स्तोत्रवेत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः।
ओम प्रपन्नपारिजाताय स्तोत्रवेत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः. So today we resume our study of the Bhagavad Gita with Shankar's commentary after the Navratri festival. And last time when we studied, we read the 16th and 17th mantra both, and we were studying the commentary of the 16th. So let us start again from 16th mantra, 16th shloka. And that 16th shloka of the second chapter is, I told you, the 16th and 17th constitute the central philosophical thought of the Gita. Na sato vidyate bhavo, na asato vidyate bhavo, na abhavo vidyate sataha, ubhayorapi drishtontaha, tu anayos tattvadarshibhi. Shankar will intellectually, rationally try to convince us about the truth. But the shloka itself tells us that it has been seen, directly experienced by those whose very nature habit has become to see the ultimate truth always. So it is a Rishi's realization, mind you. It is no intellectual jugglery at all. But when we try to understand, we use reason to understand. And so Shankar has done intellectual or rational analysis. And with the help of analysis, he is showing us the truth of the thing. But mind you, he will comment and say that this has been seen by those whose habit has become to see the ultimate truth. So, and he will say, so you follow them. So, one has to follow the experience of the sages, experience of the people who have got direct experience of the truth, whose habit has become to see the ultimate truth always. We should be guided by them. Hello. काय राजा येत नाहीये? हॅलो राजा, काय झालं? हॅलो हॅलो,
येत नाही महाराज, बरोबर येत नाहीये तुमचं बोलणं.
येत नाहीये? पण इथे तर काहीच प्रॉब्लेम नाहीये.
कनेक्टिव्हिटीचा काही प्रॉब्लेम दिसतोय.
हा, सुरुवातीपासून नाही आलं काही?
मध्ये मध्ये तुटतंय महाराज आपलं बोलणं, कनेक्टिव्हिटी नाहीये बरोबर.
सुरुवातीपासून आलं की नाही?
नाही, सुरुवातीपासून आलं पण मध्ये तुटून राहिलात ना आपण.
अच्छा, मग मी आता थोडं थांब, मी बदलून लावतो. पण याच्यामध्ये काहीच डिफेक्ट दिसत नाहीये.
असं का? मग चालू राहते.
आता मी बदलून लावतो. Now, there was some complaint about the discontinuity, so I changed the mode. Now let us see. So, we are saying that the matter is of direct experience. Never think that the scriptures can really be understood by reason. But reason is helpful to understand what the rishis are telling. Rishis are telling by their experience. It is clearly mentioned here. And Shankar also says, so you follow those rishis to get that experience. But man has an rational intellect given to him. And so it is necessary to understand it intellectually, rationally also. Otherwise, man is not satisfied till he gets that. So now we are studying that analysis. Okay? Now the meaning of the words. Na asato bhavo vidyate. Asat. What is asat? That which is unreal. What is unreal? We shall see that. But that which is unreal, bhava means positive existence. Its positive existence never exists, never is real. Even when we experience it. For example, water in a desert, we see, even then it does not exist. Though we see, it does not exist. We should be very clear about this point. We should not be led by our so-called experience, but we should analyze our experience, analytically see that even when we see the water, it does not exist. And when we see the sand, of course the water does not exist. But even if we see the water, it does not exist. And sata abhavo na vidyate. That which is real, what is real? Which does not change is called real. And that which does not change. Take that very example. The sand, relative example, the sand. Even when we do not see the sand, we see water. The sand does exist. So, this should be very clear in our mind. When we deal with this world, we see infinite forms, names and forms, but none of them has real existence. On the other side, how they appear to us? This exists. This exists. We do not feel that the water does not exist. We do not feel you exist. The pot does not exist. The cloth does not exist. Like that, the feeling never comes. Our feeling is the cloth exists. So there is something in our feeling, existence. Existence. Suppose the pot breaks. Pot is gone. But what is gone? It is now powder, clay. Clay is not gone. Suppose you remove that clay. Space is there. Can you remove that space? Suppose in Pralaya that space is gone. Then Brahman exists. So existence, the feeling that something exists, never disappears from our mind. So basing upon that, we should see that the ultimate reality always exists. Existence is its nature. The rishis call it Sat Chit Anand. Existence is its nature, and we are aware of its existence. So the consciousness is also its nature, and when we are aware of this existence, we surely feel joy. So, such Chaitanya Ananda is the very nature of that reality. We will come to that gradually. And then, Ubhayorapi Anto Drishtaha. Ubhayorapi. That means the existence of the reality, non-existence of the unreal, both. Anta means the nature, ultimate nature of both of them has been seen, drishto. Always is seen. Two, but means remember that this is seen. Anayo, these two, the real and the unreal. The reality, the real nature of this existence and non-existence is seen by Tattva Darshivi. It is called Shil Pratyay. Those whose habit is to see Tattva. Tattva, thatness of that thing. Tattva means thatness of that thing. Water is there. We can feel waterness of water. That means reality. That means reality. And thatness of that means the real nature of the reality. Real nature, the ultimate nature of both existence and non-existence. The real nature of existence and non-existence both are seen by those whose habit is to see the real nature of everything. Now, let us see the commentary. Shankara has connected it with the previous things. If we remember that flow, the flow of thought was that they were not that they were not there, not that I was not there, not that they will not be there, not that I will not be there. But suddenly, Matra Sparsha had come that if you are swayed by your indriyas and their touch, then you cannot even understand this reality. But if you can sustain, if you can bear these changes, then you are fit to realize the reality. So that what intervened, and after that thing is cleared, now the old topic is taken up. And the last shloka was that in this body, the young, the childhood, the youth, and the old age come one after the other. So we are not moved by that. We know we are the same. Similarly, the wise people are not swayed by the body transfer, change of body. And then these two shlokas had come, and now Shankar connects it. Itacha shrokamo akrutva shitoshnadi sahanam yuktam yasmat. Yes, connect with this. You are studying the other way around. That for this reason also, you should not succumb to sorrow, depression, and delusion, and you should continuously bear this heat, cold, and these opposites. We feel if you, Gita has said, if you are not affected by them, then you can realize the reality. And that reality is being stated. Na asatah avidyamanasya shitoshnadehe sakaranasya na vidyate nasti bhavo bhavanam astita. Shitoshnade, from the previous shloka, Adi means anything changing in this world. Not only Shita and Ushna. Shita goes away, Ushna comes. So that example is taken. Anything which has these opposites in this world, Sakaranasya, and their cause, our body on which we wear that. Na vidyate, nasti is not there. Bhavo, bhavanam astita. That means isness, existence. Their existence is never there. Nai shitoshnadi sakaranam pramane nirupamanam vastu sambhavati. Pramane nirupamanam. Using our means of experience, reason, etc. When we use our means of validity, whether a thing is real or not, when we use them, then they do not stand the test of reality. Vastu, there is no reality there. Vikarohisa, because it is a modification. Modification, vikaracha, vyavicharati. Something has modified into that. Then that will further modify. If milk has become curd, the curd will rot. So something which is a modification will go on modifying further. What is modification? Gatadi sansthanam, configuration of particular atoms or whatever you like to call it, clay. The clay is arranged in a particular way, we call it gata. And the arrangement will definitely change. If we break it, its arrangement changes. If we put it in water, the arrangement changes. The arrangement will always change. Chakshusha nirupamanam. And when we are seeing it by our eyes, feeling it by our hands, mrudvyatirekena anupalabdev. Then critically, if we see, we are seeing only clay. Clay and its form. Form will change. Clay will not change relatively. Anupalabdev. We do not see anything but clay if we analytically see. Asat, so it is unreal. Tatha, this was an example. Sarvo vikara, wherever there is a modification, karana vatirekena anupalabde, other than its cause, it is not experienced. Asat, so it is unreal. Janma pradvansabhyam prag urdvam cha anupalabdehe. And the reason is given. The Gita itself will give this reason after one or two shlokas. That there was a time when the world was not there. There will be a time when the whole world will vanish. So it was not there previously, it will not be there afterward. Then how can it exist now? So this is a reason. One is that it is a modification, so it will go on changing and getting destroyed. The other is that it was not there before, it was not. So we have to expand our analytical feeling and see that before it was not there, afterwards it will not be there. So what is the meaning in this existence now? Mrudadi karanasya tat karanas. Here we add urdhvam te anupalabde karyasya gatadehe asa. So gata was not there previously, gata will not be there afterwards, clay may be there, clay may be there. So these modified things is telling Mudadi karanasya tat karanasya cha tat karana vatirekena anupalabde asatvam. The cause of gata is clay. The cause of clay is that atomic particles. The cause of those atomic particles are still finer elements. The cause of that finer element is pure existence. So, other than that, we do not see anything. Analytically, if we see, we are seeing this table, but it is nothing but wood. Wood is a particular arrangement of molecules. So it is nothing but Like that, if you go on, we'll find ultimately Brahman is appearing as all this. Now a doubt comes, tad asatvecha sarva bhava prasanga iti chet. Will not everything vanish? Who feels this? Everything vanish? Both does. Like our emotions, which make us feel the world to be real and our attachments to be real, Buddha's vairagya has become emotional. They are flown away in their vairagyam, and so they feel nothing is there. He said that is not the case. Always the cause is always there. Na sarvatra buddhi dvaya upalabdhe sadbuddhi asadbuddhi iti. Now analyze what we feel. We feel what is there. So there is in our consciousness, in our feeling, we should analyze and see that there is an element called pot. There is an element called ease, easiness. We have seen that pot is destroyed, something is there. No? So easiness and potness. Two things are simultaneously in our buddhi. And pot will break, easiness will not go. Something is the clay, its cause, or clay may go away, cloth is there, this is there, that is there. Easiness throughout the world will not go. So, what you say that everything will vanish is not true. Easiness will never go away from our consciousness. Yad Vishaya Buddhi na Vyabhicharati Tat Sat. So now the definition. If something, our consciousness about something does not change, then that is real. Our consciousness of existence never goes away, so it is real. Yad Vishaya Buddhi Vyabhicharati Tat Asat. And about something, pot, cloth, they vanish from our consciousness. So they are unreal. Iti sadasad vibhage buddhi tantre sthite. So this depends upon our awareness. Our awareness about some form, our awareness about easiness. That is how we feel. Sarvatra de buddhi sarve upalabhyate samanadikarane. In the same place, in the same location, everybody experiences two things, a form and the existence. This one has to go deep and understand rationally. Na nilotpalavat. Two does not mean blue lotus. Not two separate things. We are aware of two things everywhere, does not mean they are two separate things. Then san gata, san pata, san asti iti evam sarvatra. So pot is, cloth is, elephant is, this type. Not blue and lotus, two things together. That is not what I mean. What I mean is that some form and isness. And that isness is always there. The forms vanish. Tayo buddhyo ghatadi buddhi vyabhicharati. So pot will break, go away. Pot is not there in the cloth. Pot is not there in an elephant. So this is called vyabhichara. It changes. So that is unreal. Tathacha darshitam. We have shown that he says in two ways. That it goes away, leaving the cause. And before it was not there, after it will not be there. So in these two ways, we have shown that the pot buddhi will not remain. Natu sad buddhi. Isness will never go away. From our mind, isness will never go away. Tasmat Ghatadi buddhi vishaya asan vyavicharat. So the Ghatadi buddhi is unreal because it changes. Natu sadbuddhi vishaya avyavicharat. But the isness, the consciousness of isness, the consciousness of existence never goes away. So it is real. No doubt. Gate vinashte gata buddho vyavicharantyam tad buddhi abhi vyavicharati iti chet. The gross mind. Are you people satisfied? Now it is breaking continuously. Previously it was all right. Shall I continue like that? I cannot change. So when the pot breaks, the pot consciousness goes away, then the existence of pot also goes away from our mind. That is the gross man feels. One whose buddhi is swayed by the mantra sparsha. He feels like that. If that goes away, then nothing remains. No. No patadav abhi sad buddhi darshanat. He could have said the cause, powder remains even if the gata goes, but all right. He says gata may go away, cloth will not go away. So isness will never go away. Isness about the pot may go, but isness about the cloth will not go. Isness about the pot also will not go. Isness will not go. Sadbuddhivat gata buddhi api gatantare drishyate iti chet. Then if you say existence does not go, then this gata consciousness, even if it breaks, but other gatas is there, so we'll have gata buddhi. Yes, very pure logically, if you go, you will enter confusion only. But that is there. So you have to find the fallacy of that illogic. That logic is that gata has gone. Gata buddhi also goes away. No. Pata is there. If that is the case, then gata also is there in another gata buddhi. No, patadav, adarshana. But we are not feeling gata buddhi in a cloth. So many bogus arguments. In the cloth, we are not getting gata buddhi. Though we are seeing in other gata, why you go there? We are saying here cloth, pot was there, cloth was there, the pot has gone, but the cloth is there. And in that cloth, we are not seeing pot. So pot buddhi is absent in that cloth. Sadbuddhirapi nashte gate na drishyate iti chet. So if gata buddhi is not seen in a cloth, so in the destroyed pot, gata buddhi, sad buddhi is not there. In the destroyed part, we don't feel ease. No, vishesha abhava. Oh, in between, natu sadbuddhya vyavicharati, visheshana vishaya eva sa sadbuddhi. Patadav api sadbuddhi darshanat, visheshana vishaya eva sa sadbuddhi. This one has to understand. Pot is a noun, like something. And isness, existence, is the adjective of that pot. Pot, black pot, amuk pot, tamuk pot, existing pot. So existence is an adjective of that part. And isness or that existence, buddhi, is about that adjective. And na vishesh here, na vishesha abhavat. Now that which was qualified, that part, that is not there, but the existence is still there. So the thing which appeared to be real breaks away. But its adjective is nest, that is the meaning. Two things are not like Neel and Kamal, but unreal appearing as real. So that real is the adjective of something which was unreal. Sadbuddhi Visheshana Vishaya Sati, and the real consciousness is about that adjective. Vishesha Abhave, that which was qualified is not there. Visheshana Anupapattav Kim Vishayasya. The logic question, that if the adjectivized qualified thing is not there, then what we are qualifying? Natu puna sadbuddhe vishaya abhavat. Sadbuddhi is that sadbuddhi was qualifying. That thing has gone, but sadbuddhi has not gone. Ekadikaranatvam ghatadi vishesha abhave na yuktam iti chet. So, somewhere samanadakarana was used. Ekadikaranatvam. You had said that in the same thing we are having two buddhis, Gata buddhi and Asti buddhi. But if Gata buddhi is not there, then how do you say that two buddhis are there? If Gata buddhi we remove, then how do you say two buddhis are there? Here already said not nilotpalavat. Two buddhis means unreal and real. Unreal, changing, and real, non-changing. Existence. Example. I gave that example in the beginning. In the mirage, na idam udakam iti marityado anyatara bhave api samanadikaranya darshanat. In a mirage, water was never there. And yet, in the same place, water was seen and sand is seen. Water is seen and existence is felt. So, the relation is not between Neel and Kamal, the relation is between something unreal and something real. That relation is beyond any analysis. This appearance of that is the relation in the same place. Tasmat dehade dvandasya cha sakaranasya asato na vidyate bhava iti. So come back that deha, man, etc. and shita, ushna, etc. and their causes, they are all unreal because they go on changing. And because previously they were not there, afterward they will not be there. Agamapaino, so na vidyate bhava iti. So their positive existence does not exist. Tatha, and the other side. Sat, sata cha atmana. Sat, real, is only the Atman. The ultimate reality, qualified as yes, existence. That existence is Atman, my real nature. Abhava avidyamanata na vidyate. It is never absent. Sarvatra avivicharat iti avucha. It is never destroyed. It is never absent. Even if the stars are not seen in the sky in the daytime, it does not mean they are not there. The conditions are not there for you to see. And if you can see, like the people who have the habit of seeing, then you will see them are always. Evam atmanatmano sadasato vayapi drishta. In this way, Atma and Anatma, our real nature, and that which we are not, that which does not exist, Sat Asato, reality and unreality, Uvayo api drishtaha, upalabdha. Drishta means not seen by the eyes. Upalabdha, experienced. Anto means nirnaya, the real nature, analytically real nature. Sat sadeva, asad asadeva iti. Real is always real, unreal is always unreal. In this way, anayo, yathoktayo, tat, yathoktayo, anayo. About these forms and reality. Tattva-darshibi. Now explain the word Tattva-darshibi. Tat iti sarvanama. Tat is the name of everything taken together. Sarvam cha Brahma, which is another name is Brahman. Tasya nama, its name is Sat. Tad iti tadbhava, thatness, tattvam, Brahmano yathatmam. So, tattva means the real nature of the ultimate reality. Here, a funny incident can be said. The Sankhya's believe in 24 tattvas. And that Mr. Hazra near Thakur was describing 24 tattvas. And that also funnily, passions and everything he mixed up. Thakur said, no, this is not the tattva. Tattva means Brahman. So that is what Vivekananda is telling us. Brahmano yathatmam tad drashtum sheelam yesham. It has become their nature, their habit. Te tattva darshina, tai tattva darshivi. By such people. So, what is the conclusion? After all this logic, what is the conclusion? Follow them. Tvomapi. So, all this logic is logic chopping. Because we feel logic, so through logic also, Shankara has shown the same thing. If we are analytical enough in that logic, if we are objective enough in that logic, if we keep our analysis buddhi strong in that logic, if we go up to the ultimate in that logic, then only we shall see that that thing which was not there, that will not be there afterwards, can never be there. So the forms are vanishing. The reality is real. This is what one has to understand. Tamapi tattva-darshanam drishtim ashritya. So take support of the vision, of the experience of those people who have realized everything. Shokam moham cha hitva. So where is the place of sorrow now? They will not. They were always there. They will always be there. Where is the place of sorrow? And where is the place of delusion? They will kill, I will kill, and I will. Nothing of that sort. Shitoshna duni, niyata, aniyata rupani, cold and heat, sukha and dukkha, something is changing, something is of same type always. Dvanda, ani, a pair of opposites. Vikara, ayam. They are all modifications. Asat eva, marichi jalavat. So, like the water in the mirage, they are unreal though they appear. Mithya avabhasate. Only they appear unreal. Iti manasi nishitya. Make such a determination in the mind. Titiksha swaiti abhipraya. So that is the meaning of bearing. Not somehow bearing. Knowing well that they are coming and going, they are unreal. In that way one should bear. One should stick to the ultimate, and that which comes and goes, one should bear. Now, I said that the central philosophy is 16th and 17th mantra. That 17 comes now. What it is about we are talking about, we are not talking about my reality, your reality, his reality. Such realities can never be real. But that alone is real, which is common to all of us. This is the most important point, because description was there that it will not be dried, it will not be wetted, it will not be burned. So not like some granite stone in our body. That is how the anarchists and those revolutionary people felt. Nothing can kill me. And they stand like this. You are a form that will go. Reality will never go. So what is that reality? Avinashitu tadviddi yena sarvamidam tatam vinasham avyayasyasya na kaschit kartumarhasi tu. But what is indestructible? That which pervades all this. All the appearances, you, I, everybody, all the particulars, all the appearances are pervaded by it. So, transcendent, immanent, reality, one without a second, about that we are talking, that it does not go. That is indestructible. And one can never imagine even to destroy that. My reality, I will go. My reality will not go. You will go. Your reality will not go. And that reality is common. About common reality, about the all-pervading reality, only we were telling that it is indestructible. Space is an example, relative. If we cut space, it will not be cut. If you burn space, it will not be burned. If you wet space, it will be dry space, nothing will happen to that. That is the example. So, all-pervading thing only, we are talking about this and this together, make this central philosophy of the Gita. That there is one all-pervading reality beyond all changes and sarvatita, sarvavyapi. So, the 16th and 17th together are the central point on which the whole Gita will rest. That avyaya, its very nature is unchanging. Its very nature is unreducing. Avyaya, it can never be spent. Nobody can destroy that. Na kaschit karti marati. Nobody ever, I will tell you a funny story. God is omnipotent. He can do anything, but one thing he cannot do. He cannot destroy himself. Even God cannot destroy God. That is what we define as God. That which is transcendent, immanent reality. Beyond all changes and all pervading, that is its nature. That we define as God. So God is defined as that which is transcendent, immanent, all pervading, and beyond all. Such God cannot destroy himself also. He is always there. Kim punat yat sat eva sarvada eva asiti uchyate. So what it is which is always there? Avinashi na vinashtum shilam asya iti tu shabda asato visheshanartha. But asat and sat are being separated. But has separated sat from asat. Visheshanartha means specializing from asat. Specializing sat from asat word but is used. Tad vidhi vijanihi, know that. Kim yena sarvamidam jagat tatam vyaptam sadakena brahmana. So Sad is the name of Brahman, and that has pervaded this world. Sakasham, akashena iva ghatadaya. So all pervading nature, he explains, with the help of Akasha's example. Akasha, space has pervaded everything, but space also is pervaded by that. Space appears to be real because that is pervading that space, the existence, Satchit Ananda. So with the help of Akasha's all-pervasiveness, feel that which pervades that Akasha also. Sadakenu Brahmana Sakasham Akashaneva Gatadeya. So like Akasha is pervading pot, etc. Along with that Akasha, everything is pervaded by Brahman, the Sat. Vinasham, Adarshanam, Abhavam. Vinasham means what happens? We do not see. Abhavam, we feel substance. Avyasya, na veti. Upachaya, apachayo, na yati. Avya means not reducing. Shankar means neither growing nor reducing. Iti avyayam. Tasya avyasya. Na etat sadakyam brahma svena rupena veti. Now how it will change? Brahman itself will not change. Body will perish. Part will be broken. Not that. Vyabhicharati niravayatva dehadivat. Dehadi has parts, so they destroyed. Brahman has infinity, no parts, so it can never be destroyed. Napi atmiyena atmiya bhavat. Destruction of various types. Itself, no parts, so no destruction. Na atmiya, possession. I possess wealth, and wealth is taken away. That is another destruction. My wife, my son, they are also taken away. So, no possession, atmiya. Atmiya abhavat. For Brahman, everybody is his, nobody is his. Yatha Devadatta Dhana Anyavid. There is a person, Devadatta, he has property, and that property goes away. Then Devadatta also has practically gone away. Natu evam Brahmaveti. So Brahma does not get destroyed or reduced or increased by this also. Let us have an experience to back up. Mahapurush Maharaj, though he was practically a Calcutta man, had never seen the Maidan in Calcutta, in such a big city, such an open ground. Now it is broken in some place, many places. But a big Maidan was something to be seen. So in the Mahapurush Maharaj was the president of the order. And one devotee came to know in talk that Mahapurush had never seen Maidan. So he felt excited. Maharaj, I will take you. And he took him in the carriage. And after coming back, he said, Maharaj, how did you see that Maidan? Mahapuruji said, I was not missing anything when I had not seen. I have not gained anything by seeing it. By not seeing, I was not missing anything. By seeing it, I have not gained anything. This is Mahapurush. This is called the Tattvadarshi. So, Dhananya Navati itself does not reduce. So, seeing something new also does not change the Mahapurush. Ata avyasya asya brahmano vinasham na kaschit kartum arati na kaschit atmano vinashatum shaknoti ishwarapi. So Shankara had said, nobody can destroy this reality, even God himself. Atma hi Brahman. So everybody's ultimate reality is Brahman. Swatmanicha kriya virodhat. So God cannot destroy himself because God cannot act upon himself. So this is the central philosophy. We proceed 18. Antavanta ime deha nityasya ukta sharirina anashino prameyasya tasmat yuddhasva bharata. Bhagavan is not interested in teaching philosophy to Arjuna. Bhagavan has introduced philosophy because when he feels the real nature of Atman, then only he will not have shoka and moha then he will not run away from his duty. That duty is his swadharma. By following that duty, so Bhagavan has not forgotten the real central theme. Philosophically, 16th and 17th are the central theme. But in life, the conclusion, ime deha, these bodies, sharirina, of the person, reality, possessing these bodies, nityasya, which is eternal, ukta, of the eternal reality, these bodies are spoken as finite, subject to destruction, anashino, of that which cannot be destroyed, aprameyasya, which cannot be measured, which cannot be realized by any particular indriya. So, oh Bharata, fight. Connection, you understand? So, give up shoka and moha and do your duty, because you have to realize this truth which I have told. You follow the people who are realized. Then by that, remove your shoka and moha. And after you remove your shoka and moha, you have to do your duty. Then your mind will be purified. Then only you will realize the truth. This is the internal connection. And so, Tasman, conclusion is, O Bharata, Bharatavanshiya, Yuddhasva, fight. Okay, we shall read the commentary tomorrow. Om Prapanna Parijataya Totra Vetraikapanaya Jnanamudraya Krishnaya Gita-amrita Duhe Namaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Tat Sat. Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.
Prapanna Parijataya Totravitraikapanaye Jnanamudraya Krishnaya Gita-amrita Duhe Namaha.